Hello everybody, welcome to my new SMB Sunday market breakdown. We start with the DXY as usually on the monthly, and what I can see right now is, so the DXY is US dollar currency index. So what I can see is we are at this major resistance level where the short sellers came in. So what I can see right now is we closed above this monthly high region here. We are closing above, but this can still be a false break, because if I look back in history, we had here also a very big selling region, here also, here clear support. So what I can see is, if I look now to the price action of right now, you can see we had here a small close above it, and this can be also a false break of that zone. So that's what I can see right now on that zone. So if I look now to the weekly chart and I adjust it like this on the weekly highs there, we are closing above. So this can act like support right now. So we can act like support here, then we can go to the upside again. So that's also a possibility that we need to take in account. And then I drew here also the descending trend line, first touch, second touch, and now we are above it, so we can act like support here also. So yeah, we need to see. So I was looking closer to the daily, and what I saw on the daily is that we have a fib completion. So I take my Fibonacci from the low till the high. We have the -27 aligning perfectly with this selling region. We have that daily bearish candle close as an indication that the short momentum can kick in, that the sellers are present. And now we have that bullish M, so that bigger bullish M with an inverse head and shoulders. So this is the bigger bullish M, and then the inverse head and shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2, possibly aligning with that weekly resistance zone that can act like support right here. So that's what we can see, that the short momentum can kick in, and then we can have here some buy momentum. But if that doesn't do that, we can break this higher low here, and then we can make the reversal pattern in the form of a shoulder 1 at shoulder 2. That's also a possibility, because we are at a high monthly selling region that can have a false break. So I have one pair this week in mind, USDJPY. There are also other pairs, but they need to have some more development. So USDJPY, if I look to the monthly chart right now, what I can see is that we are at an price action we never tapped. So if I drew my horizontal black line, we never tapped this zone, so we have no history there. But what I can see is that we had here a fib completion from the low here to the high. We have that -6080 fib completion, and that monthly candle is rejecting on that with a bearish candle, not the close, but it's still open. So this can be a very big bearish candle close at the end of the month. This can happen. So if I look now to the weekly, then we can see we have a weekly bearish candle close this week. So that's a nice indication that the bears are sitting there, and exactly at that point that the monthly -6080 is at. So if I look now to the daily chart, then you can see we are still making these higher highs and higher lows, this bullish M here. But what I can see right now is, because we have that weekly bearish candle close, that indication that the sellers are sitting there. So there is a high possibility that the short momentum can kick further in. So what I can see is we have that bearish W here with that descending trend line holding the price down, and that possible shoulder 1 here, head, shoulder 2 with support in the head here. So clear supply and demand zone, as you can see. So we have that pattern within a pattern, and that's clear supply and demand zone at shoulder 1, resistance, support, and possible resistance here. So that's what I can see. The only thing we need to take in account is that this possible inverse head and shoulders can already play out like this, shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2. So that's what we need to be aware of. So I'm looking that the price can touch this region here, and then if we can make a pattern, I will take there a trade. So if I go to the 4-hour, then you can see we are making these higher highs and higher lows here. So what I want to see is that we can approach this region like this, making a kind of bullish M, then maybe deceleration 1, 2, 3, 4, then the limit on the 5th one. Then we can go to the downside, or we make another pattern, in the form of a reversal pattern. So the shoulder 1 had shoulder 2, or that pattern within a pattern, bearish W within that shoulder 1 had shoulder 2, and then for more downside momentum. So that's what I can see right now for this week. There will be some more opportunities during the week, but now it's still quiet for me. So this is the only pair right now. So yeah, see you next week, guys. Bye.